hang out.
Yeah, yo. So 7 years. What made you like? Oh, I'm gonna try this comedy shit, dog.
I've always wanted to.
Boom. There you go. So you were like hilarious in school and stuff, or?
I like being funny in school. I noticed that some days I would go home from school depressed because I bombed. You know, like that kind of energy. Where I'd be like, I tried being funny in English, bro, and I said that shit and nobody laughed. I feel like a fucking idiot.
So you remember, dog? Like so you would try to be funny in school.
Yeah, I mean, ever since I was a kid, I liked doing it. My brother used to be really into comedy, so I grew up like with him just putting on music and shit, and then randomly like a Chris Rock album would come on, you know, and it just innocent little shit. He was into goofy shit, like he liked the Adam Sandler fucking the Christmas album, you know. But I remember I distinctly remember like the first time I figured out what stand up was, or like I knew that could be. I heard Chris Rock. He was doing, I think it was Bigger and Black or something. It was like a recording of it, like a fucking LimeWire shit my brother downloaded. And he says some shit. I hear his voice, and then the fucking the whole stadium kind of crowd, you know, starts laughing. And I never heard that shit before. So then I don't know, and just trying to make my fucking dad laugh. Difficult. That's a fucking tough.
I was gonna say, is your dad funny? My dad's hilarious.
My mom's hilarious. My mom's hilarious. My dad has laughed 3 times.
Oh, there you go.
My dad's laughed 3 times in my life that I remember. So there's that. You know, I've always wanted to do it. Then I got into Louis C.K.
I wonder.
That was the guy that really made me want to try doing comedy. The same for a lot of comics.
Louis C.K. So bro, he's so smart. Like when you watch his specials, I love those. Those are the type of specials I like. His specials really resonate with me. Like, you know, when you realize like a joke from a special, you know. I remember he had that peanut joke where, like, if you think about it, yeah, it's Louis C.K. Yo, but Chris Rock, same thing with me. Like, resonated with me. I think it's Bigger and Blacker. I forgot which. Or Never Scared. I'll never forget watching Never Scared. I remember my dad saw me watching it one time randomly. Like, I recorded it, and he saw me watching it late at night, and he noticed that I really love comedy. You know, he's like, "Oh shit," you know. But that was the one, like the Chris Rock Never Scared. I never forget, like with some of those bits. I'll never forget, like on that set, you know. But just the way his Chris Rock. When he said Chris Rock, that was my favorite. He was the man. I think he was the man. Like in the early 2000s, 90s,
2000s.
He did the MTV, bro. He was hilarious in the MTV VMAs. Remember, like I was so excited to see his opening. He was always the best. Chappelle was around back then, but he wasn't like hilarious like he is now with specials, right?
No, Chappelle's around, bro.
He was around, but
in the 90s, you mean?
But I don't remember his specials, right? Like I don't remember his specials like Chris Rock's
specials. For what it's worth,
I don't know. For me, like watching
Killing Him Softly, those are two.
But you
like that's why people call him the GOAT. Those 2 albums, and then the fact that he came out with those Netflix ones later on and kind of proved that he's still up to that kind of caliber is, I think, why people were like, this is the one.
Yeah.
But it's those first 2 specials. When he's young Chappelle just did the show, just quit the show. Those
when
2
he just quit the show.
Fucking crazy, bro. He has the one about getting addicted to monkey pussy. Like that's how AIDS spread to humans.
He's so smart.
He doesn't believe it because if you fuck a monkey, you're not going back to humans to give him AIDS. You're gonna keep fucking a monkey because you're that guy. You know, it's like the fucking funniest shit. I mean, that's just all that shit. I would grow up just watching. I watched every Comedy Central Presents. I just had that shit locked. Yeah. I was lucky enough, man. My parents had cable, so I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. I was just watching Comedy Central all day. And then, I don't know, I never tried it. And then I broke up with this girl. And she found my first joke book that I was trying to start. I was like, I had it in my head, and I was like, I'm going to write some jokes out. But she was mean, bro. And then we broke up, and I remember she read it. She goes, this sucks. And I went, fuck you, bitch. I'm going to go do this shit now, you know? Yeah. I was like, I'm actually going to try this now. So I think that's like what kind of pushed me over the edge. Like her trying to emasculate me made me want to.
Like, I'm going to show you.
Which at the end of the day, if you think about it, is like I ended up just I'm still just paying attention to her, you know, like so I'm the fucking loser. You know?
Yo, she's got married and kids, and you're like, yo, you're trying to make this business. You're trying to make her laugh.
I'm trying to make her jealous. I'm like, fuck you, bitch, I could do this. Like I'm still the cuck, but
oh man,
yeah.
Women will make you were in love when you broke up with her, like.
I don't know. That was my first girlfriend. That was the first person I had sex with. That was the first, everything. So, I don't know.
I think it
hurt my feelings. I was like, damn, because she played me. She was way smarter than me at that shit. I'm like fucking a little autistic. So I was like, I didn't know how to play. I didn't know how to play my cards. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't competitive with it. She was.
Yeah, me either, bro. Bro, it's crazy you say that because like